What's the approach if I'm the CIO at St. Joe's doesn't exist, so it's mythical now, so we can just talk about St. Joe's. I'm the CIO at a 16 hospital system. How are you coaching these people to get to me?
The general approach is what I call hyper personalization. So if I'm trying to reach an executive at a large organization, the first thing I would do is I would Google your name and the name of the company or the hospital you work at, and I'd see what you're saying. I'd look for any interviews that you've been on or any podcasts you've appeared on or any media publications, which a lot of times when you're at a larger company at the C-suite, they like to showcase. So you're watching that. And then from there, I'm not throwing it into chat GPT or using any of the AI tools. I'm actually trying to use my brain to figure out what are you saying and what do you care about that I can link to. This is a concept called linkage. So linkage is the connection between what you sell or the problem you solve or your solution and the goals or the challenges which an executive is facing. So that's really the most effective, is to go on and say, hey, I heard your interview. Congrats on this particular initiative. One of the things you might not be thinking about, or one of the challenges we see from other people pursuing similar initiatives, is X, Y, and Z. That's where we can play. And that's where we can help. I'd love to chat with you a little more if this is something that you're facing or you're open to discussing further. But that's only the beginning. Most likely that email doesn't even get read. I also teach a combination of multi-channel outreach. So email is not enough. You got to call them, even though it's old school.
The cold call isn't dead yet.
It's not dead. So it's video plus email plus phone. And here's the thing. Everyone who calls a cell phone, if you look at the numbers, most people usually don't pick up. Fundamentally, it's spam. It's people that are telemarketing. You know it because you'll pick up. It's a 1 or 2 second delay and then it goes to someone. That's not the phone prospecting that we teach. When we call, it's, hey, I sent you an email. I know you're busy. I'm sure you may not have read it, but here's specifically why I'm reaching out to you. Here's what I read. And can we book a meeting? So it's short. It's explain why you're calling, be direct. And it's going to sound very different than a telemarketer who's literally going down a script and just waiting for someone to pick up. So it feels a lot more personalized, but much better and more effective is the referral method, right? If I know that you're on LinkedIn and you're connected with somebody else who's a CIO that we've worked with, and they're my connection, I'm going to reach out and see if they're willing or open to make an intro. I'm going to write a ghost written email for them to send to you. And now you have a connection from a trusted source.